It was a December night in Malaysia when police entered what looked like an ordinary apartment. The air smelled of antiseptic, the kind used to hide something. And there, lying lifeless on the floor, was a young woman. Her head was shaved, her teeth were missing, her skin was burned. The apartment around her was spotless, too spotless. It wasn't just a death they had stumbled upon. It was a horror story hiding in plain sight. The victim was identified as Nur Afia, a young Indonesian woman who had come to Malaysia seeking work and a better life. She never imagined her dreams would end in such a nightmare. Investigators soon learned that Nur Afia had been living with a married couple, Ayub Khan and his wife, Yati. Outwardly, they appeared respectable, but behind closed doors, they hid a darkness no one could have imagined. For months, Nur Afia endured abuse that defies comprehension. She was beaten, starved, and humiliated. Her head was forcibly shaved. Her teeth were ripped out, and in the final hours of her life, she was burned. The couple tried to clean the scene with chemicals, attempting to erase the brutality of what they had done. But no amount of bleach could wash away the truth. The autopsy confirmed what investigators feared. Nur Afia's death was not quick. It was the result of prolonged torture. The details were so disturbing that seasoned officers struggled to hold back their emotions. The couple, Ayub and Yati, showed little remorse when arrested. In fact, neighbors recalled seeing them act as though nothing was wrong, as if Nur Afia's suffering had become routine in their home. When the case reached court, the evidence was overwhelming. Witnesses testified about Nur Afia's desperate attempts to reach out, the bruises she carried, and the silence she was forced to live in. The jury listened as prosecutors laid out a story not of a single moment of violence, but of a calculated pattern of cruelty. Ayub and Yati were found guilty of murder, and sentenced to death. Today, her killers sit on death row. The cameras, the headlines, the courtroom drama, all of it has ended. But for Nur Afia, justice came too late. She lived in silence, died in agony, and was nearly forgotten in death. Her story is more than just another true crime, it is a chilling reminder of the invisible lives around us, and the monsters who hide behind the mask of perfection. The question that lingers is not whether justice was served, but how many others remain unseen, suffering in silence, behind closed doors.